Greetings, everyone. How's everybody today? Oh man, this is Staying in the Light broadcast, and I just want to vent a little bit, get a lot of this negativity out of my system. You remember the Matrix? Oh, first off, this is Staying in the Light podcast. My name is Kaiser, and welcome, welcome, welcome. If you like the content, uh, subscribe, comment, give a thumbs up. You don't have to like me. You don't even know me. How can I ask you to like me? Like me? Please like me? That just goes to show the topic I'm going to talk about today. Fake realities. Fake realities. I'm highlighting Booker T. Washington because, man, in this modern era, the modern era, talking about after this reconstructed idea of slavery, that we were slaves, they changed everything. They was the slaves, we were the owners of the land. Now they flipped it, just like in trading places. So they want your history to start with slavery, because they want you to forget about your greatness. Your greatness was when they was the slaves. So to talk about your greatness, they got to talk about their enslavement. But they don't talk about their enslavement. They talk about your enslavement, which was a reaction because we enslaved them first. So their enslavement us was a reaction. But we're not supposed to know that. That's why I honor Booker T. Washington, because he was taking us back to our understanding of our greatness. And he said, okay, this is after the fall now. He's showing us how to rise ourselves back up. He's saying you need to learn trades. You need to learn trades. You need to learn to do something with your own hands so you won't be anybody's slave. Well, that's a great idea. That's a divine idea. That's the idea of freedom. Because if you can control your life, nobody else can enslave you. If you can contract your labor out to other people because you have a skill, you have a technology, that other people will contract with you. So you are in control of your life. This is what he taught. He said, drop down your buckets where you are. What did that mean? It means stop what you're doing. Stop carrying somebody else's buckets and start building something for yourself. That's what it means. Hundreds of years you serve, you're going to be a servant. When is it going to end? Nobody's going to end it, but you got to end it. I've been in my life, I haven't served anyone recently. I say maybe since I was about 28, I decided I was going to not be a slave for anybody. Yeah, I was 28. 50 years ago. So I've been free man 50 years. free. It's beautiful. I'm gonna tell you, because when you're a free person, you able to communicate with divinity. The ancestors, the Creator speaks to you daily. And we're going to come back to Booker T for a minute. I just want to talk about some other things. But if you are a slave, you're still carrying somebody else's buckets. You can't even see God. God is not even in all your thoughts. You call him God, so I call him God. The person who you look as God, he's not talking to you, because you're not vibrating in the right vibration. So people, grab freedom wherever you can. Freedom is a choice, just like slavery. Kanye is right. You got to decide you want to be free or not. Otherwise, you're going to live your life in somebody else's fake reality. It's all around you, just like the Matrix. It says, you feel it everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you feel this fake reality. Everywhere you go. People lying. You know your greatness, but they want to lie to you and tell you you're nothing. It's a fake reality, I'm telling you. TV, full of it. Full of fake reality, reducing you to slavery. Now it's spread to the internet. Internet was interesting in the beginning because there was some measure of decency and freedom. But now it's spreading fake reality. The biggest spread of fake reality now is on the internet, on those cell phones. Got everybody programmed like little monkeys. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Sickening. So I'm just using this cell phone to get the message out. That's all. The few things I listen to are always going to be uplifting to me. I'm not going to listen to anybody who downgrades me. Why would you listen to somebody who don't see your divinity? That is asinine. They portray you as a monkey. And you know who the real monkey is, because a monkey, I'm going to tell you what a monkey does. A monkey imitates. What's another word for imitate? Copy and paste. A human monkey copy and paste. He copied your reality and pasted it as his own. He copied your accomplishment and pasted it as your own, as his own. He copied your divinity and pasted it as his own. So to be a melanated person, to keep your sanity, I'm telling you what to do. You got to divorce this fakery. And if you're not financially independent, it's impossible to do that. So you want to become financially independent first. Then you talk about uniting your community and your families if they want to come along. See, being free means you don't have to do anything. You do it because you want to. So when you free yourself, you see who else want to come along. If they don't want to come along, it's okay. That's their freedom to be a slave. People choose slavery. Right in your face, they choose slavery. So at least what you do in life echoes into eternity. What you do in this life echoes into eternity. So my legacy is going to echo into eternity that I lived free. I was nobody's slave. And I tried to free those who wanted to be free and left those alone who did not. And I did not participate in any idolatry like TV, most of the internet, all this lying in your face. So Booker T. Washington was showing us, hey, you have a skill you can do, you can take care of yourself, you are free. You contract your labor out. You don't contract your soul out. If you employee, you're contracting your soul out because you're not supposed to think. You're supposed to just follow directions. But if you contract your labor out, then that's all they get is your labor. So I learned very early in life, you want to become a tradesman. And we did this up to integration. Up to the 60s, we had trade schools in our high schools because some people liked working with their hands. And they took that out of the schools. Why? Because they want you to be enslaved as an employee. They didn't want you to be free. So what I'm saying is this: we was free, y'all. Integration is what destroyed your freedom. So-called civil rights is what destroyed your freedom. It didn't free you. It took you away from freedom. I was there. I was there before the community was destroyed. I was there before they forced you outside of your community, took away your beautiful teachers, your beautiful community, and you willingly went along with it. Your ancestors, most of them went along with them. A few voices protested. Very few voices protested. Told you, no, I wouldn't go for that. So that's the message. That's the message. Now, why Booker T is so important? Because Marcus Garvey came after him and internationalized his idea. He said we can go to nations and trade with nations, and he did. That's what the ships was about. It wasn't about trying to go back to Africa. When he said go back to Africa, he was talking about go back to trading as we did before being called a slave. Get back to the roots, because we are, even though our ancestry can be linked to Africa, we're not Africans. Everything started here. This is the old world, which they lied and call it the new world. This is the old world. Everything started from here. You are ancient divine people if you're born here, melanated people. You are divinity. You born in America? Yes. All them scriptures is about you. And America is not just the United States. I'm talking about all these islands, the Americas. And they tell all of y'all, oh, y'all came from Africa. Why? Because if you came from another land, they can claim this land as theirs. That's why they have that Africa story. So they can say the land is free for the taking. Do you remember those stories about, what they call it? Where they had all these buildings and they say they constructed those buildings overnight. World Fair exhibitions. You remember that? That's what our culture. They didn't build those buildings. That was us. They had the whole idea of World Fair to say they built those buildings and they was going to tear them down. And they tore up all our buildings. They didn't build them. They was ours. They was real buildings. They weren't no paper mache buildings. Okay, that's all I had to say. So thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate y'all. Anybody want to conversate? Nobody's talking intelligently because you're part of the matrix. You're part of the fakery, and all you know is fakery, and all you spread is fakery because you are fake yourself. That's evil. You're part of the evil empire that's being destroyed. This is the day of apocalypse. And all y'all evil people are being destroyed. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And you are a product of the sins of your father and your father's father's father, because they was liars. Anyway, that's enough of that. Thanks my community for coming by. This is for you. The haters are always going to be there lying because that's what they do.